What's going on, everyone? Ryan here, and I am at RetroGameCon. It's been a long time coming. I'm very excited for it. We get to see the Angry Video Game Nerd and his movie for free after admission, and pretty excited for that. And then there's a bunch of YouTubers that'll be here I'm excited to see. Specifically, off the top of my head, Grimsy42 will be here. So, can't wait for that. I'm here with my buddies Tom and Ben, and your other brother. I don't remember. Dan. What? Yeah, Dan. I don't know his name. He's just some guy who came along for the ride too. The guy with the Doritos
and Mountain Dew.
And the Mountain Dew. And thank you, Tom, for filming.
You're welcome.
For obvious reasons, Ben and Tom didn't want to be filmed, and that's all right. He's going to be my cameraman for bits and pieces. But yeah, there's some really great events going around here, and I just can't wait to meet everyone. So we'll see you inside.
All right.
I think they're letting us in. Everyone bum rush.
Our YouTube channel, I don't remember what it is. I think it's LCL Comics. We only make a few videos every so often, but the movie project is going to be a bigger deal.
Oh, wow.
But it's largerthanlife-comics.com or largerthanlifecomicsstore.com or search Larger Than Life Comics, and we have like 8 domains, so that we're...
Oh, awesome.
And you can
all right. Well, channel or
our
Facebook?
Our channel is Bright Lovers, or East Bright Lovers. You can find us on YouTube. We have a Facebook page as well.
Awesome.
We're on Instagram, so
that's perfect. Well, we'll definitely be looking you up, and hopefully you can look me up too.
Yeah, definitely.
Wonderful. All right, thank you. Yeah, that's right. That's what I'm all about. Grimsy42, I love it. I love this guy. He's quite a dick, and he's awesome at the same time.
Winds of change carry us away from the frost on the ground when the summer fades. If you hear me, then tune in, tune out. If you hear me, then tune in, tune out. Winds of change carry us away from the frost on the ground when the summer fades. If you hear me, then tune in, tune out. If you hear me, then tune in, tune out.
Like I've stated before, I'm a real stickler for games that don't have a manual, but Metal Jesus said that this was a hidden gem on the PS2, that it was just super fun to play. So I think for $3 I'm going to have to find out for myself. That is a super happy Oomba. Super happy. He's like this happy. what's up, guys? I'm back in my apartment, and I'm here to do the pickups portion of this video, the things that I got from RetroGameCon. I got quite a variety. I only picked up 5 things, but I'm going to also do one more pickup, and something that I got before the convention I'm not even going to show. It's going to go in my friends and family's pickups, because the story behind that is my cameraman and friend Tom. He needed some cash to come to the convention with, so he goes, "Is there any way you could hook me up?" And I said, "Sure." There were a couple games I was going to buy from him anyway, so I asked him. I was like, "Bring them, and I'll give you $20 for them." And originally we talked about 17, but I didn't want to go through the hassle of breaking a 20. I wanted him to just have money so he can enjoy himself too. So I gave him $20, and he gave me 2 SNES titles. So technically on this trip I picked up 2 SNES titles. The only system that I normally collect for that I didn't get something for was the NES, and that was partially my own fault. They had a copy of Lolo at the convention, but I picked it up. I was unsure if I was going to buy it. I said I'd come back to it, and by the time I went back just to see if it was still there, it was gone. So that was my mistake. But yeah, just to get to the pickups, the first thing I'm going to show you is this guy behind me. This is there was an artist who does these amazing portrait photos. This is of the 9th Doctor from Doctor Who, Dave Tennant, and I picked this up for my best friend. She's a huge Doctor Who fan, and this is one of the first things I saw at the convention, and I was like, I'm probably gonna have to pick this up later for her. I think she'd really love it. And I ended up going back at the very end of my stay at the convention, and just as he was packing up, I caught him, and I asked him if he still had one of these, and he said he did. So at first I asked him, I was like, "Is the price negotiable?" He goes, "Throw me a price and I'll let you know if it's negotiable or not." I said, "Okay, $6." And he goes, "I'm fine with that. Go right ahead and take it." So for $6 I got that, and she's really happy about it. She's going to be buying a frame for it soon. She's super excited. And then as far as your artsy stuff, well, these aren't art, but they are to some people. I ended up picking up a pair of 2 different posters. These were on a table towards the end of the convention, and they were free. They were just giving them out. I believe these are GameStop type posters. Don't quote me with that. But this first one is a huge, awesome poster here. And if you can tell by the logo down below, I'll flip it over so you can find out for yourself. It is for Diablo 3. I have 2 friends who are huge Diablo fans, almost as much as they are of Skyrim. And I just saw these and I was like, you know what? They would love a copy of these, so I went and picked that up for them. And then, on top of that, they're also Pokemon fans, so I picked up these pair of posters. This is a map of the the Kalos world of Pokemon, and it is for Pokemon X and Y, and those are your 2 Pokemon that are on the covers of X and Y for the 3DS. And I thought these were super cool. They're just awesome drawings, very well made. Figured my friends would love them, so I picked them up. And now on to the pickups. First, for those of you who follow my Facebook page, this was not at RetroGameCon. This was something I picked up relatively after I shot the update video. I went to a local pawn shop that's about 5 to 7 minutes away from me. They usually sell their stuff kind of expensive, and by kind of I mean like their list price that you'll find on eBay, or maybe even a little more, it depends. So I gotta kind of search through and hope I find them slipping a little bit, and I did. I found this Wii title, Sin and Punishment Star Successor. As you can see, or I think you can see, I mean I can tell, but it is factory sealed, and if you look at that, it says $4. Okay, nope, not that way, this way. $4 for a sealed copy of Sin and Punishment Star Successor. Now, this is not like football, baseball, any sports title where even sealed, it's not huge unless it's from the current year. I believe this game's worth $25 still, and sealed it might be a couple bucks more. So for $4, I'll take that all day long. I was very, very happy to find this, and I remember back just before the game came out, I saw the trailer for it, and it looks super good. It kind of looks like it has a Fire Emblem feel to it. Maybe. I mean, I know it's not. It's more of like a third-person type shooter game, and I was recommended that it was a very fun game, so I picked that up. But to get back to the convention now, the games that I picked up, I'm going to try and do them in order that I picked them up. You saw me pick up one game in the clips earlier. I'll get to that one next, but the first game I actually picked up when I got there is Ghostbusters for the Wii, and this game is complete. And this is actually, I think I've played just about every Ghostbusters game that was released, at least for your main systems like your NES titles of the Ghostbusters, and I believe there's one for the Super Nintendo, and I've played them all, but I love this one the most. They actually have like Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd doing the voices of the characters in here, and the gameplay is actually really good. And on top of that, with just the Wii controls, I think it was a phenomenal game. It's usually $10 to $15 everywhere around me, but at the convention I found it for $5, so I picked that up. And then next, you saw me get in the video, so I won't get too in depth about it, but that is Snoopy versus the Red Baron for the PS2. As you also saw, it is not complete, but if anyone has a manual out there, we could possibly make a trade for that. It'd be really nice to have it complete. But for $3, to at the very least see what the hype is with this game, I heard it was a great game, so not disappointed to pick this up for $3. I was actually very happy. So next, at the same booth that I picked up the Snoopy vs. Red Baron, I ended up picking up this GameCube title. It is player's choice, and I was hoping it wouldn't be, but seeing that it was $10 to $15 cheaper than I've seen it, I really just needed to pick it up and add it to my collection. I played it a lot when I was in my teen years, and that is Super Mario Sunshine for the GameCube. And it is complete, with the exception that the disc is now in my Wii console instead of in this case. And this, I'll say right now, this is probably one of the more underrated Mario games. This game's just so much fun to play. It's very unique. The colors are just amazing and bright, and the controls are pretty easy to grasp. And it was just, it's also not, it's not super simple. It has quite a few challenges in here, at least back when I played it, and for the little bit that I've played it since I got it. It is not the easiest one to play, but it is just a whole lot of fun. You just can't put it down once you put it in. That is what she said. Isn't that right, Kristen? Anyway, this next one I have is a PlayStation title, and I don't know if I mentioned this already, but I basically picked up a game for every system, even the Super Nintendo, which I'm not going to show you until my next pickup video, strictly because it wasn't one I picked up at RetroGameCon. But yeah, this next pickup, I did just a complete trade. I gave this vendor a game, and he gave me this game. Now, this was originally $20, but it is Final Fantasy Chronicles, which is the Final Fantasy IV with Chrono Trigger in it. And as you can see on the sticker, it says 1999. It was Micro Gameplay was the vendor. And it is complete. The manual is in pristine condition, as are the discs. So I was super happy. Pick that up. And the discs stay in there. That's my one problem about PlayStation games, is sometimes you'll see that the games will just fall out. But this one, nope. Other than the one crack in the case, it is in wonderful condition. I was very happy to pick this up. Everything I bought is tested and plays. So I was very happy to add this collection for two reasons. One, when I saw this, I definitely wanted it. I've seen this around for a while, but I was never willing to pay the 20 bucks. At the convention, they were having a 25% off sale in the PS1 bin, and they had all sorts of wonderful titles like Parasite Eye, this, Final Fantasy VIII, Final Fantasy IX, and Legend of Dragoon. Every other title that was in there would have been about 20 bucks after 25% off, where this one was 15. And I did a straight up trade for my extra copy of Mario Kart 64. So I paid nothing to pick this up, so couldn't be happier with that trade-off. And the other reason why I was happy to pick that up is because to find a Chrono Trigger loose, even loose, anywhere right now, I would have to go on eBay and pay the shot, because it's not very likely that I'll find it anywhere else right now. So that helps with my fix to have Chrono Trigger just by buying that. Now, this last one, I had no intention of picking this one up at all. At least I kept a small list in the back of my head, and the only one on my list that I actually got was Super Mario Sunshine. I was looking for it, hoping to find it at a good price, and I was not disappointed there. But when I saw just about every game on my list, they just weren't at the prices I was willing to pay. And this one, I didn't even have on my list. I was gonna wait it out, see how long it would take before I would actually buy this. But I ended up picking it up here, and what I did was I traded it. I put up a nice stack of stuff. I gave it to this guy. I was like, "Listen, I'm looking at this title. It was 45 bucks, and I wanted to know how much trade value I could get on the stuff that I have here." He peeled through it. He basically made a pile of the things that he would take and the things that he didn't want at all. And in the pile of the things that he would actually take, it would have given me $20, because then I would have had to pay 25 bucks for this game. But because I can be kind of cheap sometimes, I asked him if I would give him a 20 instead of 25 and call it even there. And he was willing to do that, and it is for this amazingly, it's basically flawless cart copy of Super Smash Brothers for the Nintendo 64. Now, anyone who plays Smash Brothers, anyone who collects Smash Brothers, knows this is a $50 to $70 game, and they were selling it for $45, and I thought that was pretty great, because I was lucky enough to have some trade-in stuff, and I technically only paid 20 bucks for this, and it kind of blows my mind still, and it's in perfect working condition. And unlike with most Nintendo 64 titles, there's all that wonderful marker on it, but this one, you can see there is nothing at all. So couldn't be any happier with that. But other than those, that was all I picked up from RetroGameCon. If you guys stay tuned, hopefully sooner than later, I will have just a straight up pickup video for you guys. But right now, I want to thank Tom for being my cameraman for most of the clips that you saw earlier on this video. Ben and their brother Dan for keeping me company on the drive. It was a lot of fun driving up with them and driving back. Then I also like to thank Grimsy42, the hell of a guy. I'll leave a link to his YouTube down below for those of you who have not looked him up. And then also Sprite Lovers, same thing, link down below. And everybody else that I met, I don't remember all of you guys, but I will try to leave as many links in the description down below. And if I forget anybody, please comment, thumbs up the video, at least if not for the fact that I forgot you guys, but if I'm at least doing a good job and I'm keeping you entertained with these videos. Thumbs up, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and definitely subscribe to anyone who I put down below. Everyone could use some extra support and just to keep this gaming community just very strong. But other than that, thank you guys so much. Take care. Peace.
Look over there. Yeah. Look who it is. That's 8-Bit Eric, right?
Yeah, I can totally tell. Except he did shave the beard a little bit, so it's just
He's not slipping though.
Yeah, I know.
They've actually got like sandpaper on his feet so he won't slip.
Oh, okay. That's probably where he put the hair then. If he got it off, probably put it on the bottom of his shoes.